But watching the war go down, it's always impressive when we do our thing.
I knew this was coming.
It's always impressive when we do our thing, dude. Like they're bombing the shit out of Beirut as well. Like maybe just as much as Tehran. They are bombing the fuck out. I watched this news feed where it's like 4 different feeds going at once. You've got a camera in Tel Aviv, you've got a camera in Israel, or in it's capital of Israel.
Jerusalem?
Yeah, that's the other city I meant.
Tel Aviv.
You've got that's the second biggest city. I think. Anyway, and then you've got Beirut and Tehran, and you can see like all 4 of them are actively exploding right now, and you can kind of like, oh, there's one, and you'll see. I like to see the missile interceptions; those are crazy impressive because the hypersonic missiles that the Iranians are using, they're using multiple things, lots of different things. A regular old ballistic missile goes way up into space, turns around, comes down, and accelerates down using gravity mostly but 3 times faster than a bullet, hypersonic speeds. And it's guided mostly to where it wants to go. But they've got this new shit that I had never seen before that accelerates at the end. Like it's coming in at like probably really fast, and then it like warp speeds, and you see it go zip, and it like leaves all the interceptors behind and then destroys an apartment building. And you can just feel the kinetic energy that's being distributed into that apartment building, and it is so impressive. Like seeing that thing just warp speed. It was already going so fast, and then it was like triple it. It like goes to warp speed like Star Trek and hits. I'm blown away by all that. I like watching the the combat footage.
That's the thing I like about Kyle, and I think it adds value to the show. I enjoy politics, right? I enjoy the chess of the maneuvers. Whenever I see someone offended in politics, I'm like, you're having the best day of your life. You're so happy they said something offensive, and now you're trying to draw attention to it. Your feelings aren't hurt. You've been in politics for 39 years now. Kyle enjoys weapons systems. He likes the tech behind it. He likes the fireworks of it. You ask him about some gun with a scope, and he just like gets how they work together and why it's special and effective. And anyway, I'm like, oh, this is Kyle being Kyle. He loves watching live feeds of bombings and hypersonic this and that, and then the cat and mouse of missiles versus anti-missiles.
Missile defense. Yeah, it's the cutting edge of technology on the planet. I think. Like there's probably fusion energy, quantum computing, and military hardware. Like those are probably the 3, and the first 2 are probably contributing to the third. Military hardware is where the most money gets spent because it's so do or die. And so seeing those planes, seeing those drones, we sunk the Iranian Navy, but I paid for it. God damn it. I chipped in.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
All right. We sunk the Iranian Navy. For as far as I know, there's no more boats. They said 11 boats where Trump said are floating at the bottom of the sea in his tweet. Hilarious.
Genius. Yes. Yeah, he's great.
Fucking imbecile.
They only had 11 boats.
Trump has cancer.
Well, we sunk their boats one time before. We sunk like half their navy back a long time ago. I don't. I've seen some really fun videos about that. We have something. Apparently, we discombobulate people from at least the sky, but perhaps space. I could believe that we're discombobulating people from space at this point.
I'd hate to be discombobulated. That's such a funny term to call that.
I would doubt that we can discombobulate from space, but that's the thing with America's military. Like, you sleep on it for 5 years, and then it's like, oh, look at this. Every weapon is guided. None of the weapons miss. And
Zach, show us the F-47.
F-47?
Is that our new plane?
Are they skipping numbers? This is horseshit.
The 47th President of the United States.
Oh, my God. Is it real?
100% it's real. No. Oh. This one's real deal. It's
okay.
They're already being produced. They've been very coy about showing it. They've been treating it like an OnlyFans model in her early days, like a little nipple from the side, a little like butt cleavage. That bottom picture is not a completed one or something. I don't know why I don't think those should be open in the back, or maybe it's getting ready to. That looks weird to me. I haven't seen that angle.
Like, what's more caked up, the back of that plane or the dude squatting in the top?
That was the inspiration.
Come on. See if you can find more images of this.
Wait, so this is replacing the F-35 because that's our current.
I don't know what this is replacing. This is either replacing the F-22
like a bomber. Like it. wouldn't be a replacement.
It's a fighter. This is replacing the 35 or the 22 or complementing both. They're scaling back. I think it's replacing the F-22. They're scaling back the production of the 35s. I think I read one or the other. That's how they knew that they were already budgeting in like mass production of the 47 was because the new budget didn't allow for nearly as many of the current gen stuff.
If there's one thing I wish our military did do better, it's like price for like value is what I'm trying to say.
They are. So like the stuff that we were worried about last year and the year before, like seeing the Ukrainian stuff, every time I look at like defense contractor talk, it's like 35. The new thing's 35 grand. This new interceptor's 35 grand. The new, those one-way drones where they just copied the Iranian, it looks like a triangle and it's got like the motorcycle engine in the back. That thing, those look really fucking cheap. I think the Turkey makes something similar to that, and they're like 30 or 50 grand a pop or something like that. Which is, again, those three F-15s that went down. That's $350 million worth of planes. That's
a lot. Remember when we had to take out I think China sent balloons or something in America's direction.
Yeah.
And then we shot them down. Dude, we shot down like $800 worth of balloons with $2 million worth of shit. You can't keep doing that and win a war.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree 100%. The interceptors are the problem. Those are so expensive. That to me is the worst sort of like bang for your buck that we have. When we shoot one of those $4 million Patriot missile interceptors at something that costs $50,000 or anything less than $4 million. You know, although, dude, I don't know which system it is. Israel has like Iron Dome. They have Arrow 2, Arrow 3. They have a laser system. And they have Patriot and THAAD. So like I don't know which one did it, but I saw them blow up an Iranian
but why can't we do it the way the Israeli military did? They didn't pay for any of that.
Taylor.
They paid for a large amount of that, and it's still mostly.
Dude, so true. They definitely did.
They definitely did. It's on paperwork. You can see how much they paid for it. I'm not defending Israel. I'm just trying to be accurate. Anyway,
but the money they used to buy it used to be mine. That's the issue.
Because Israel is the only country on earth that we give foreign aid in the form of a loan instead of a grant, which means they can spend it on their own military industry. So anyway, and then at the end of every year, we forget the loan.
They blew up an Iranian missile while it was still in space. And it does crazy stuff when it's still in space. You get this big cloud of like ionized energy or some shit. It looks like a Star Wars weapon went off in the atmosphere.
That's cool.
This is my favorite. Taylor and I are like, these fucking like parasites are using our money to do everything. And Kyle's like, you're underestimating how cool this is.
I won't deny that. There's a lot of cool stuff. You explaining the ionized explosion in space makes me want to find that video.
See if you can find the clip of the missile being, and then I've seen a few of them where like they're in outer space and they're leaving this. They look like comets. Like if you've ever been alive when a comet was in the sky for a few days, it looks like that coming. It's got like a coma or whatever, a tail that's sort of, like a big angle. I'm blown away by all that stuff. The ballistic missiles are fucking cool. The interceptors are fucking cool. We've got so many planes moving around right now, and I know that the Kuwaitis accidentally shot down 3 of them. But otherwise, it seems like we're doing pretty good at not crashing anything. All of our shit's working. Like I would worry you would think there'd be mechanical breakdowns with thousands of planes in the air continuously. They're sending a whole suite full of more planes. We're just getting warmed up here. It's going to get bigger and badder. They're flying the B-2s. Oh. They're flying the B-2s nonstop from the USA to there bombing and then coming home across the Atlantic.
Why don't we have a more convenient place to like?
You need a very heavy airfield for the B-2s. They're like crazy heavy. There's only a few airfields in the world that can do that, and I think that I think there's one in England. They're not letting us use that base though. So
I bet it has to do with the reloading and not the runway itself, right?
It's the runway. Yeah.
Really?
There's only a few. It weighs an enormous amount. A B-2 fully loaded. It's tens of thousands of pounds of bombs alone, and then the plane.
But like a 747 heavy, they launch from all over the place.
I think these weigh more or something, or it's a small plane compared to a 747. The weight's distributed differently. I just know that there are very few airfields in the world that are long enough and heavy duty enough to handle the B-2 bombers when they're loaded up. England has one, but they again are not letting us use it. So they're just flying nonstop from the U.S. to Iran and back.
I bet we wrecked a couple of their runways in the past, and they're like, "Not this time, Yanks."
No, they don't want to be on the hit list from Iran. They don't want Iran to like fuck with them. I've been watching
America's
Parliament all day.
Been a terrible friend for the last year. I bet if Trump wasn't treating everyone like he does, we'd have more allies.
Trump is being he's like, I'll tell you this, that guy's no Churchill. You know, he's not being very friendly to the U.S. right now. We're not going to forget this. It's like, ooh, you've made an enemy. Meanwhile, the like German chancellor is there in his office today. I don't know if you saw that. He's being a good boy.
Is he?
I watched the English Parliament.
UK ruler is wildly unpopular. Like,
I watched the UK Parliament. They are way more pro USA and like pro like this attack than you would imagine. The whole US. So many of them are like, why aren't we letting them use the bases? Why not? Like, and everybody there prefaces their like statements. You know, maybe they're like, we don't know about. We remember the Iraq War. You know, we don't want to be drug into something that has nothing to do with us. But they'll preface that with, of course, the Iranian dictatorship was an evil, bloodthirsty regime, and we are glad to see them brought low on this day. No tears will be shed for the supreme leader. But like nobody is full-throatedly being like, we're not in this one. We're not going to help them. We shouldn't help them. We shouldn't be a part of this. It's a bad thing they did. They started a war. Nobody is saying anything like that, even approaching that I saw.